Have you ever sat on the edge of your bed in the morning, trying to find the energy to get up? Your legs seem a little weaker than last month, lifting your arms takes more effort, and you walk more slowly not because of pain, but because your body seems less strong. If this sounds like you, it's normal to lose some muscle strength after you turn 60. Surprisingly, sarcopenia, or muscle loss, isn't just about getting older. It also depends on how we take care of our bodies throughout our lives. You know what might surprise you? Your muscles don't just get stronger from daytime activities. The most significant repair happens during sleep, when your body regenerates muscle tissue, but only with the right nutrients. Not just any meal, but proper and nutritious nighttime nourishment. These foods work silently while you sleep. Strength builds night after night. We'll explore 4 powerful natural foods to eat before bed that can help prevent muscle loss, restore strength, and make you wake up feeling more confident about your body. The last food, just 1 tablespoon before bed, might surprise you with its impact on muscle health. Stick with me until the end. Like this video, subscribe to our channel and leave your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever tried a bedtime snack that made you feel better in the morning? Maybe something traditional? We'd love to hear about your experiences. Let's start with the simple kiwi. Bright green, with its fuzzy skin and a sweet and slightly tart taste. You might think of kiwi as a refreshing summer snack or an addition to a fruit salad, but this little fruit is a secret helper for sleep and recovery, especially if eaten in the evening. Let me tell you about George, a 74-year-old retired teacher, a widower, whom I met while we were having tea together. "I can't sleep through the night anymore," he confided in me. "When I wake up, it's like my body has been tense all night, it's stiff." He wasn't in pain, but he felt exhausted. His legs weren't as steady as they used to be, and his arms had lost strength. He thought it was simply due to aging. I suggested a simple change: eating 2 kiwis about an hour before bed every night for 2 weeks. That's it. The difference was amazing. George not only fell asleep faster, something he hadn't done in years, but he started waking up feeling lighter, rested, and more agile. "I don't creak like an old chair anymore," he said, laughing. "Suddenly my legs feel like mine again." What makes the kiwi so special? It's one of the few fruits that naturally contains melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. Unlike the pills many people take, kiwi provides gentle, natural melatonin that your body absorbs easily. Studies show that eating kiwi before bed can improve sleep quality and how long you sleep, especially for older folks. Here's where it gets interesting. Your body repairs muscles most effectively during deep sleep. Only by reaching these deeper stages can your body regenerate damaged tissues, balance hormones, and recover strength while you sleep. Think of it like recharging your batteries after a long day working in the fields or after a nice walk in the mountains. Kiwi helps open that door. Besides melatonin, kiwi is packed with antioxidants like vitamin C and E. Why is this important? As we get older, our muscles become more prone to inflammation and damage from things around us. This can cause pain, stiffness, and slowness. Antioxidants help repair this damage, allowing muscle cells to focus on recovery instead of fixing themselves. Kiwi is also a good source of potassium, which is essential for muscle function and preventing those painful nighttime leg cramps. Seniors appreciate that kiwi, while sweet, is easy to digest and doesn't cause blood sugar spikes. Its low glycemic index makes it suitable for those with diabetes or who need to monitor their insulin. Its naturally low sodium content makes it perfect for those with high blood pressure. To get the best benefits, peel 2 ripe kiwis about an hour before going to bed. Eat them slowly, maybe relax with a good book or listen to calming music. A simple ritual that signals to your body that it's time to rest and recharge. As always, listen to your body. Some people sensitive to fruit acids might experience a little stomach discomfort, but most people find kiwi gentle, soothing, and easy on the stomach. After discovering the benefits of kiwi for better sleep and recovery, let's move on to a more classic food. Something we all know well, whether we eat them with toast in the morning or in a family recipe: eggs. Are you wondering if eating eggs before bed is a good idea? The answer is yes. Even though we usually think of eggs as a breakfast food, here's something new. For those over 60 wanting to maintain strength, balance, and muscle tone overnight, an egg before bed can be very beneficial. Eggs aren't just great because they're high in protein, although that's definitely a plus. Nutritionists call them complete proteins because they provide all 9 essential amino acids needed for muscle growth and repair. Imagine a soccer team. Without all the players, the team isn't complete. Eggs are especially rich in leucine, an amino acid that kickstarts protein synthesis in muscles. Think of leucine as the team captain, the one who gets the game going. Eating eggs sends your body a clear signal to repair. It's like a mechanic shop immediately starting to fix your car. Here's where it gets interesting for older adults. As we age, our bodies don't respond as well to small amounts of protein. A young adult can build muscle with a small serving of chicken, but people over 60 need more high-quality protein, especially protein rich in leucine, to get the same effect. Eggs are perfect for this. A large egg offers about 6 grams of protein and between 500 and 600 milligrams of leucine, a significant amount for muscle repair overnight. Eating a soft-boiled egg an hour before bed could be just what your body needs to stay strong, especially if you had a light dinner or if your dinner wasn't very high in protein. But there's more. Eggs are a good source of vitamin D, a nutrient often lacking in seniors, especially those who don't get enough sunlight. Vitamin D isn't just essential for bones, it's also crucial for muscle function and coordination. Think about how important that is for preventing falls. Along with the choline found in eggs, which supports brain and nerve function, you have a food that helps your body move and react more confidently. You might be worried about cholesterol. That's understandable, given eggs' old reputation. Current research shows that for most people, eating eggs in moderation, like about one a day, doesn't increase the risk of heart disease. In fact, some studies suggest that eggs can even improve your cholesterol profile by increasing HDL, the good cholesterol. Unless your doctor tells you otherwise, eggs can be a safe and beneficial addition to your diet. Preparation is key. Eggs cooked gently, poached, soft-boiled, or scrambled in olive oil, are easier to digest and retain more nutrients. Avoid frying them in butter or adding too much salt, which can irritate your stomach and raise your blood pressure. A soft-boiled egg offers easily digestible protein, perfect for those who have trouble chewing. No jaw workout required. Let me tell you a true story. I met Jean, a cheerful 68-year-old woman who brings fruit to everyone during a wellness program. For years she suffered from morning weakness. "When I get out of bed, my legs wobble like overcooked spaghetti," she said. Convinced that eating late at night would disturb her sleep, she often skipped dinner altogether. We added a simple poached egg to her evening routine, not a heavy meal, just a warm snack before bed. After 2 weeks, she confided in me. "I didn't think it would have any effect, but now I'm not so unsteady anymore. I feel really confident." That's what the right proteins can do before you go to bed. It's okay to have a big dinner. But while you sleep, your muscles need the right fuel to repair and grow. Your body works for you, you just have to give it the right resources. Now let's discover something amazing. Something so small it fits in the palm of your hand, maybe forgotten in a jar at the back of the pantry. Don't let their size fool you. These little seeds are among the most underrated nighttime snacks. Pumpkin seeds. These little green seeds, known as pepitas, are often used to decorate salads or add some crunch to granola, but their power goes way beyond their size. Let me introduce Harold, a 72-year-old retired gardener whose hands still show his connection to the earth. He came to me with a common problem. Every morning I wake up with stiff legs. I do my exercises, but I feel like I haven't rested at all. Examining his evening routine, meals, and sleep habits, we identified the missing element: magnesium. Let me introduce Harold, a 72-year-old retired gardener whose hands still tell their story with the earth. He came to me with a common problem. Every morning he wakes up with stiff legs. He does his exercises, but it's like he hasn't rested at all. Analyzing his evening routine, meals, and sleep habits, we discovered the missing piece: magnesium. Magnesium is essential for muscle relaxation. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can stay partly tense even when you're sleeping. Even after 8 hours of sleep, some people wake up with sore muscles. Do you know one of the best natural sources of magnesium? That's right, pumpkin seeds. A small serving, about an ounce, gives you about 37% of your daily magnesium needs. Impressive for such a small snack. Eating them in the evening gives your body the resources to relax physically, not just mentally. Magnesium offers more than just one benefit. Pumpkin seeds are a natural source of tryptophan, an amino acid that your body converts into serotonin and then into melatonin, the sleep hormone. The combination of tryptophan and magnesium is ideal for a deep and restful sleep. Tryptophan doesn't directly make you sleepy. Instead, quality sleep stimulates more growth hormone release, improving cell repair and encouraging muscle rebuilding while you sleep soundly under the covers. Pumpkin seeds offer plant-based protein, about 7 grams for every 30 grams, and healthy fats that slow down digestion, a crucial aspect. Instead of having rapid spikes and drops in amino acids, your body receives a constant and continuous release throughout the night. Imagine a slow and steady drip, 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 like an IV. This gentle and continuous support is exactly what aging muscles need to recover and strengthen. As my grandma used to say, slow and steady wins the race. How should you eat pumpkin seeds before bed? Simplicity is key. 1 or 2 tablespoons is enough. Enjoy them plain or, for a boost of protein, add them to a small serving of Greek yogurt for a nutty flavor. Some people prefer to lightly toast them in a pan, although it's not essential. It's a bit like roasting chestnuts, but miniature. Avoid adding salt. Late-night sodium isn't good for blood pressure control, especially if you have high blood pressure. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. They're also full of zinc, which helps with cell repair, immune function, and hormone balance. This is really important for men over 60 who want to keep healthy testosterone levels, which is directly connected to muscle mass. All this from a small seed. Like other seeds and nuts, pumpkin seeds have a lot of calories. A heads up, not a criticism. Avoid eating too many, especially at night. Have a small amount, thinking of these seeds not as a snack, but as a nighttime tonic for your muscles and rest. And now we move on to our last champion for nighttime strength, without the sweetness of fruit or the crunch of seeds. It's neither vibrant nor exciting. Cottage cheese is the one food that can really help rebuild muscles worn down by time while you sleep. Before you dismiss it thinking, that's grandma's food, hold on a second. Even though it might look plain and lumpy, cottage cheese is one of the best foods for building muscle, especially before bed and especially after age 60. Let's find out why. Cottage cheese is packed with casein, a protein found only in some foods. This protein digests slowly. This means your body doesn't use it all up right away. Instead, the protein slowly releases its building blocks, called amino acids, over several hours. This gives your muscles a steady supply of nutrients all night long, kind of like a slow cooker. Why is this crucial? During sleep, your body goes into repair mode, and it might break down muscles to support other processes if it lacks amino acids in the bloodstream, the building blocks of muscles. This is the last thing you want, especially if you're already dealing with age-related muscle loss. Think of it as providing your body with a steady stream of these amino acids throughout the night. A few spoonfuls of ricotta cheese do just that. They won't raise your blood sugar and they won't upset your stomach. While you rest, your body quietly works to grow, repair, and strengthen your muscles. My friend Martha, 76 years old, still has a sharp mind, but she noticed her legs were getting weaker. Climbing the stairs was becoming more and more difficult. Getting out of the car took more effort. She was told it was just a matter of age, but that explanation didn't satisfy her. We introduced a simple change, eating a small portion of low-fat cottage cheese, just a few spoonfuls, about half an hour before going to bed. After 3 weeks, she told me, it's like my body finally figured it out. I wake up with more energy, I feel more stable now. This is the result when the body finally gets what it needed. Cottage cheese is also a good source of leucine, the amino acid that helps build muscles, just like we saw with eggs. But cottage cheese releases leucine more slowly. Think of eggs as a quick burst of energy, while cottage cheese gives you a slow and steady release that lasts all night long. If you're watching your blood sugar, here's more good news. Plain low-fat cottage cheese is naturally very low in carbohydrates. It won't cause dips in your blood sugar overnight, or mess with your insulin levels. The protein can actually help regulate your blood sugar throughout the night, which is helpful for those with diabetes or pre-diabetes. If you're watching your salt intake, think about choosing the low-sodium options. They're easy to find these days. And if you're thinking about heart health, pick low-fat or 1% cottage cheese to keep saturated fats down. When it comes to taste and texture, some people enjoy plain cottage cheese. Others prefer to mix it with something like banana slices, or a spoonful of cinnamon. If you have some kiwi leftover, maybe from a fruit salad, it's a great combination. The secret is to keep it light and simple. Remember, this isn't a meal but a signal to your body. I need strength. Please repair while I sleep. Even a tablespoon can make a difference. Here's the best part. No preparation, no cooking, zero stress. No pots on the stove or smoothies to make. Just open the container, grab a spoon, and nourish your body, slowly, carefully. Many older adults think regaining strength requires huge efforts. Intense workouts, complicated meal plans, and expensive supplements. The truth is, strength after 60 comes from consistency in small things. Knowing what to give your body and when. A small serving of cottage cheese before bed is like a comforting hug for your muscles. Now that we've finished this peaceful evening journey together, let's take a moment to reflect. There's no need to completely turn your life upside down. You don't need perfection. nor do you need to count every single calorie, like you would with a starvation diet. Your body needs something more sustainable, a few thoughtful and consistent choices, especially after 60. Tonight you could make a simple choice like peeling a kiwi, boiling an egg, enjoying a spoonful of cottage cheese, or maybe letting a few pumpkin seeds melt in your mouth before turning off the light. These aren't just simple bedtime snacks. They're acts of kindness towards your future self. They nourish your muscles, relax your nervous system, promote more restful sleep, and mornings full of energy. Think of a sweet awakening like the one you experience after a night spent in a Tuscan farmhouse. With each peaceful evening ritual, you're telling your body that it still matters, that strength is still within you, and that rebuilding is possible. Like a good plate of pasta and beans, you'll feel reborn. Okay, so listen to this. Muscle loss is not unavoidable. You can fight it, you can prevent it. Start by giving your body what it needs, not in a big showy way but with small, compassionate steps. Tonight you can fall asleep knowing your body is quietly restoring itself, instead of feeling your energy drain away. If this video has encouraged you or given you some new ideas to try, I'd love to hear from you. Which foods are you most interested in trying before bed? Maybe a kiwi, some eggs, pumpkin seeds, or cottage cheese? Let me know in the comments. Your story might inspire another member of our community. I read every single comment. And if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. We're building something truly special, a community where growing older means becoming wiser, stronger, and more connected to the world around us. And so, until we meet again, I hope each day brings you restful sleep, good nutritious food, and mornings full of energy.